Evening, everybody. Well, my birthday party was a smashing success. The last of our friends left at about 6 a.m. this morning. We had just a very fun time, and that's exactly what I needed. Last night it was just about not being broken, not being ill, not being in treatment, not seeing a psychiatrist, psychologist, not anything like that. It was about just having fun, and that's exactly what we did. We laughed, and we drank, and we ate good food, and we had wonderful time with our friends, and it was just something that I really needed. And I remember that I told you guys that I was going to try to get footage, and here's the footage.
Make sure to get my best side.
Lots of footage. Footage!
I have no shoes.
Action footage.
Those are shoes?
I said new shoes.
Oh, no shoes. No, I have no
Okay, this
shoes.
is Nicole.
Here, barefooted.
That's Tiffany. That's Mr. Shane.
Mr. Shane.
He is a guy, I promise.
He's our token dude.
You know Melissa, and you know
Hi.
Amanda,
What's your name, Paul?
and
What's your name,
Dora.
sweetie?
Hey, Medora.
We call
Medora.
Medora. She doesn't know it, so you can call
Dora.
her whatever you feel.
Dora.
Is that Medora boy?
We've been calling her face a lot lately.
Literally face.
Butthead.
Face with the face.
Get the 18.
Kind of lame, huh? After everybody got there, I had this... I remembered briefly that I was going to take footage, and that was all I got. But man, I wish you guys had seen the whole thing, because you guys would have been falling out of your chairs. Let's see. What else happened? We after dinner, one of our friends, he's very well at he's very talented at making drinks. So the first part of the evening I was drinking mudslides, and I love mudslides. And another friend of ours brought Merlot, brought a bottle of Merlot, and I love Merlot. And Melissa had, for my birthday present, she had gotten me a 14-year-old bottle of Tawny Port, which, if you don't know what that is, it's a dessert wine. You're supposed to have it after dinner, but only in like a small quantity. It's just for flavor and experience. It's supposed to accentuate your whole dining experience. And oh, it was good. It was very good. Tawny Port is usually better 10 years and older. For sale one time I saw a 100-year-old port, and it was $500, and I was like, one day I will have the money to own a bottle of 100-year-old port. We didn't really dress up. I had dog ears on. Tiffany wore kitten ears, and Melissa wore horns. And after everybody had eaten, we took our drinks and we went outside and we sat by our fire pit that we purchased over the summer. And that is exactly what I wanted. Like, when I was thinking about how I wanted I wanted the evening to go. The last part of the evening, I wanted to be sitting outside with a glass of wine, propping my feet up on one of the little chairs that we have that goes with the fire pit. It's just a little chair, no back or anything, and I wanted to have my feet propped up with my friends and just watching the fire. And I did that, and it was everything that I needed. So I have zero regrets about last night. A few people that we had invited didn't show up, but it didn't diminish the experience at all. It didn't diminish how fun and relaxing it was. I wasn't completely relaxed. I don't think I'm ever completely relaxed, even on the medication, which I don't think is working. Just because of having PTSD and because of the night that it was. But man, it was so fun. One of my new friends that came over, her name's Tasha. She wasn't in the video, but she's a very neat person, and she has stuff going on right now in her life, and I'm trying very hard to be there for her, because I know what she's going through. I do know what she's going through, so I'm trying to make myself, emotionally and available. I was going to say physically available, but that could be taken the wrong way. We're going to the zoo tomorrow after treatment, and it's been a while, but it's a cute little zoo. I'm going to take the camera with me tomorrow, and going to try to take footage. But I guess my main point for making this video was I think it's important to remember to do things that remind you that you have a body. Most of the time, a lot of people just live in their heads, and they forget the rest of their body. I know that's hard to imagine, because you need your feet to walk with, you need your hands to do everything else with. But it is very easy to just live inside your head and ignore everything else, especially if you've been so severely abused as a child. Because you take those steps to forget that you have a body, and then you just start living in your head. And I am very, very guilty about that, to the point where every once in a while I have to just completely stop what I'm doing and focus on bringing myself back down into my body. And although I'm getting better at it, it's still very hard. It's still very hard. So what I'm saying is, remember to have fun, even if it's for an hour, 30 minutes, 5 minutes. Remember to have fun. Remember to stop and breathe, even if it's just for a moment. Everything has already happened. There's no reason to stop your life. There's no reason to stop living. There's no reason to push people out of your life, either because it's just too tedious to have friendships, or it's just too tedious to be okay that long. Take moments for yourself. Try not to isolate. Try not to be constantly angry all the time. That's what I'm doing now. Those are the steps that I'm taking. One of the phrases that I absolutely detest is, it's okay. When somebody's crying, when something terrible has happened, and the only thing somebody can say to another person is, it's okay. I hate when people say that to me. It's okay. How do you know? Just saying. So, I'm not going to say that to you, but I will say, time teaches us something very, very, very valuable, and that is how to accept and appreciate the pain that we've received as children or as adults. It reminds us that we can go through something so bad, but you're still alive. And I love the fact that I can look back in my life and say, this horrible stuff happened, but bitches, I'm still fucking here. And the greatest revenge you can have, anything that happened to you, is just to be who you are. I hope everybody's doing well, and I appreciate every single one of you. I'm past 300 subscribers, and I just can't get over it. I can't. I thought when I had 25 subscribers I was doing pretty darn good, but after 3 years on YouTube, well, almost 4 years on YouTube, the fact that I found my niche, I found the thing that I'm good at, and that's helping people. So you guys have helped me get to this point, and thank you very, very much. Very much. And take care.